Yodha is a self-defense, combat and survival school for civilians as well as for professionals of the security industry. Apart from courses in the striking arts, Yodha also offers training in disaster survival and rescue and in paramedicine. The centerpiece of its offering, however, is Krav Maga, which in Hebrew describes the fighting that happens within hand-reach distance, whether armed or unarmed. Krav Maga is not sports combat. Hence, it subscribes to no fixed rules of engagement. Its sole purpose is to counter real-world violence, where criminals in the pursuit of their objective will deceive, will threaten, will assault, will ambush, will mob, will kill. Krav Maga origins lie in the years leading up to World War II, when anti-Semitism was at its peak. Millions of Jews all over Europe were being brutalized or transported to Nazi concentration camps to be gassed to death. It was in those days when many had started to believe that Hitler's Germany could not be stopped, that a few brave and heroic men came forward to build pockets of resistance across Europe. One such man was Imi Leschenfeld. Imi was a Hungarian-born Jew who had made a name as a wrestler, a boxer and a gymnast. Imi knew what he was up against. He had to make fighters out of farmers, shoemakers, goldsmiths and carpenters. And he had barely any time to do it. To meet his objectives, Imi borrowed relevant fighting techniques from several martial art forms and then arranged them uniquely into hierarchical groups and families so as to make the learning logical and simple and easy to retain and to use, even under the unpredictability and the stress of street situations. That system eventually came to be known as Krav Maga. Later, when the State of Israel was established, Imi was called to instruct the Israeli Defense Forces, and Krav Maga soon enough became the mainstay of the Israeli military hand-to-hand combat training. To say that Krav Maga is no more than a fusion of a few martial art techniques would be wrong. Krav Maga is about its principles, which is rooted to the Israeli way of life. By the end of the World War, 6 million Jews had been slain. Those who had survived the Holocaust resolved never again to let such horrors visit the Jewish people. In 1948, when they finally had a land to call their own, the idea "never again" became the abiding spirit and force behind the new nation. Never to give in, never to give up, never again to be torn asunder. Krav Maga is imbued in that spirit.